What is going on YouTube? It is your boy J-Man. Now look, y'all, I told you about to go on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Now look, I haven't done one of these videos in a little minute. Now that is what I'm going to be basically doing in this video right here. Is I'm going to be replying to most of you guys' comments. That's why it's going to be a 50-minute video. So dedication to this whole video is going to be because of you guys. I'm going to be reading what you guys were telling me in the comment section, okay? And if we don't get to every comment, we're gonna, I'm pretty sure I have like a lot of replies. One thing about being a YouTuber, in my opinion, that I'm not really good at is, replying to all you guys' comments, because I'm always, focused on trying to get, content out there for y'all and posts and things like that. So look, let's get to the first comment. First comment we have from Dino. I'm gonna just say Dino B. I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but he says, "You make sure to have a nice rest on vacation, man. You've earned a rest, especially dealing with the stupid game." Appreciate that so much, gang. You know what I'm saying? Now look, y'all, if y'all ask where am I going on my vacation, I'm going on a cruise. Now, I know you guys can say, didn't you just go on a cruise about 4 or 5 months ago? Yes. Okay. I went on a Caribbean cruise. It was a family trip. But this time, I got invited to this one to where I'm pretty much, going for, I don't really have to pay much. So, I get another free vacation basically, right? So look, I will have connection on the cruise. So like I might like like did that IRL stream. I'm gonna start doing some more IRL streams where I just go on the camera, I go on my phone and I'm just live and I'm just chilling, because I feel like some of y'all, a lot of y'all think like I'm one of the most entertaining, or I have a vibe, which I just be J-Man at the end of the day. But I might go live when I'm on the ship. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. When I'm on that cruise, okay, I'm gonna be trying to talk to some girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get numbers, okay? I'm trying to get in my Duffy type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in my bag. I know y'all see the retweets, okay? I know y'all see the retweets. I know y'all see the hang time. Like, stop playing, bro. Now, look, appreciate for a comment, though, Dino B. Now, we have a comment from Tracy God Gamer. Like I said, after this, I'm doing another one of these. So, if we don't get to everybody's comment, I will do another one of these, because I got, like, basically what I do is, and again, I'm not hiding nothing from y'all. I turn all the rec highlights I have, and I make it a highlight mixtape, and I just turn it into something I could just, react to y'all comments. So it's like basically simple, right? It's not like I'm playing in the game, because you see the game it's old footage, right? Old footage of clips. But look, Tracy Guy Game says, he says, "Yo, did they change shooting cues again? I shoot the ball pretty good, but ever since the season started, I keep getting slightly early and very early, even when I know I'm releasing it right." Here's what I can tell you. I'm not sure if they did, but I would not be surprised if they did mess with the shooting, because y'all know what 2K does. I told y'all know they do these secret patches, the update required. Y'all know what 2K do. So I'm not sure if they did, but I would not be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Let me reply this real quick. All right, and I appreciate for that comment, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, anytime somebody shows the dedication and time to comment on content that you are making, it's just nothing but, it's one of the greatest things ever. Because, you know what I'm saying? It goes to show you that your time and dedication is not getting ignored. See what I'm saying? Like, I literally have a screenshot, and I'll post on my Twitter later on, though, right? But look, now we have a comment from Jarvis 6 hours ago. He says they need to implement self-progression to where you get rewarded for your own play, instead of getting punished for losing because of a random. That would also help the vote to kick system. But here's my thing, though, and again, you're speaking facts, right? Why do we have to ask for stuff like this in the year 2024? And again, this is just me talking at this point. You see what I'm saying? Like, why are we having to ask 2K to give us something like that in the year 2024? Selling has been happening since 2K, you could argue, was announced as a video game. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's been a thing. But for us to be in the year 2024 and there's really no fix for what these guys tend to do, which is find ways to cheat the system and, get everybody blamed for it, is really sad in my opinion. It just goes to show that, like I said numerous times, that the 2K, whoever they have work from, they don't know the community. They don't know that this community will find ways to do certain things, right? But yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you on that. Now look, somebody now coming from King Phantom, he says vote to kick is not enough. They should lock toxic players out of the red for as long as the seasons. If hold on, I had hiccups. If they act like that for 2 or 3 games in a season, keep them about 4 to 6 weeks. Maybe that can make them think twice about throwing away games for everybody. But they're not going to do all of that. I would be surprised to do something like that, but I don't see that happening. I just don't see that happening. I just don't see that happening. But I mean, it could. Who knows? I mean, it could be an interesting, but I don't think they're going to do all of that. I don't see that happening, though. Like I told you, right after this, we do another one of these. So yeah, just stay patient. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, and again, if you're new to this channel, I'm not trying to, I don't BS comments, meaning I'm going to just run through somebody's comment and just, oh, you commented, yeah, okay, we move on. I don't do that. I actually take the time, read what you said, and then I reply to it. You see what I'm saying? Because I want to know what, your mindset. I want to know what you were trying to say, right? Now, look, shout out to coming from King right there for that comment. Now we have a comment from Smooth Night Lord. You said it's 20 hours, but he says, bro, it's twice as worse on Asia servers than they say you are trash, but they're not even passing the ball. Wait, people keep telling me the Asian servers are bad. Now I don't know because y'all clearly know like I'm in America, so I don't play over there. But bro, is it really that bad? Because I'm telling you, like this, in my opinion, is the worst experience I've ever experienced on a basketball game ever. 2K24, that's why I have it as my worst 2K of all time because it's the experience. It's not, yeah, the game, yes, the game is bad. Don't get me wrong. You got people out of position. You got people breaking the game. You got the boring experience. You see what I'm saying? You got the game just too slow. The game speed is slow. The game, this is not a good game. But the overall experience to me is why this is my worst 2K. But is it true, y'all, that the Asia servers are they that bad? I don't know. I mean, again, but that was a comment from Smooth Night Lord for that comment. Appreciate the comment. Let's move on. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel about that. If y'all playing the Asia servers, let me know how y'all think about it. Because people keep telling me, it's horrible out there. Now look, now we have a comment from G. He says, this is why as a PG in the red, you got to attack offensively. You can't keep relying on your teammates to carry you. Attacking offensively as a PG opens up the floor to create opportunities for your teammates. Thank you, but this is simple. That's simple IQ, simple basketball. Simple basketball. Like easy stuff. Like we should not have to be like this is beginner level of basketball. You see what I'm saying? Like simple basketball basically. Like it's sad, bro. It's too hard. It's so difficult for randoms to understand. And y'all see I'm replying to the comment now, so that's why you see me like stop. I pause when I talk. And again, appreciate the comment from G from that comment right there, right? Now look, now we have a comment from Kevin Jones. He says, also in Random Rec, our individual catch animation should be based on our own ball handle. Like I'm down for slow pass because someone else didn't upgrade their attribute. But if the ball, oh, this is a good point. But if the ball gets to me, I don't want to be falling over, spinning, or falling out of bounds. But then when I pass to my random teammates, they get to take their open jump shots with normal animations because of my passing attribute, and they might not even have high ball handle or speed with ball. That's a good point. That is a very good point. See, this is why I like reading comments, bro. This is why I like doing videos like this because when you actually read the comment and you get a perspective of what somebody is saying, like that's a really good point. Like some of y'all have good points. Like that is a really good point. Like you should not be getting bad catch animations because somebody has a low passing. Like that's not fair. And then you will get a turnover for it too. I'm pretty sure you get a turnover if they throw you out of bounds, right? That's a very good point. But here's the thing. The 2K, in my opinion, the devs, they're not aware of this stuff. See what I'm saying? They look at it as like, oh, well, people are playing the game, but not really. Like, and of course, people are going to play 2K because there's no other basketball game out, right? But you've got to look at the bigger problem, the community. You got to look at, is the community, you know what I'm saying? What are they saying about our game, right? Are they enjoying the product? Yes, you're always going to have somebody that's going to say they're not enjoying it. But why are they saying that? And so this is things that the 2K dev team, in my opinion, they need to get under control because they don't have that. Every year they always say they're not going to touch the game, and here we are, they're touching the game every 2 weeks. I know y'all see that update required. Update required. Y'all see that right there in front of y'all face. Update required. We get that every 2 weeks. Damn near every week. See what I'm saying? But that's a very good point. This is a very good point. Shout out to better go back to the comment. Who put this comment? Shout out to Becton. I hope I pronounced it right. I think it's pronounced Becton. But yeah, that's a very good point though. Now we have a comment from, I think this is Jari again. He says, or it could not be. It says Most High. I don't know. My YouTube studio is kind of like glitched, something like that. But he says make rec mandatory squads, get rid of random rec, and force people to link up to play. So are you saying to like make it? Here's my thing though. If they were gonna do it, they should just make it just permanent. Like, here's what they should do. And again, some of y'all gonna disagree, some of y'all agree. I like that's it's all about opinion. We can have our own opinions. That's the whole point of this video right here is to have our own opinions, right? And I'm reading them, right? But my thing is this, y'all. I missed the 2K18 version of walk in and then they have prime. You see what I'm saying? Like, that to me was more better because when you walk in 2K18, if y'all didn't play 2K18, when you walked in, you were able to shoot around with the other randoms you didn't know. So like it doesn't, and it would say their build, I believe too. I think it showcased their build or position or something like that. But as you're shooting around, you can kind of see what kind of players you're paired with because you can see the kind of shots they're looking to shoot, or if they're trying to do, like just dunk the ball. You get the type of perspective of what kind of player they're trying, like play style they are. And guess what? In 18, let's say you didn't want to play with those people, you can walk out. That's why it was called, I believe it was called walk-in prime back in 2K18, to where you could walk in with randoms, shoot around. You had the opportunity to leave, right? And then you had normal prime, which is an actual 5v5 to where you're playing against nothing but teams, right? But to me, why was that? I just don't get why we went backwards. That should never got put out the game because that was actually something that was realistic. Because like I said before, though in basketball, you don't just walk on, a basketball floor and just, shoot and just get in the game. It doesn't happen. Now, some of your NBA players on this, yes. But even in the NBA, players, they don't just play a game. They warm up, they shoot around before they play. But on this game, it's like the game has become lazy and it's lost its ways. It's like instead of being about basketball, it's about, money. That's it. It's not about, basketball no more. It's about battle pass, things that it's not basketball like. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody said, why are we getting catch animations and we're falling over? Why wasn't that fixed during season 1? That could have been fixed, but it was ignored, right? All these things. You see what I'm saying? But my thing is this, that walk-in prime thing, that should have never got out the game. Now, back to the Most High's comment, right? I like that because guess what? Now, but that to me is more of a skill thing, and people are going to complain about it. But my thing is this, because people keep saying all they got to do is match you up accordingly, which is you're correct. But we got to look at it from 2K's perspective. 2K, they are not thinking how we think, in my opinion, because most of these issues that we have in 2K24 could have been fixed. We have 9 seasons, okay? If they were really trying to see what's like about the game and if the community where they're at, they could have fixed most of these issues. Like matchmaking, you could have easily looked into that and said, we're going to try to figure out why our players put with these certain players, right? You could have done things to prevent most of these issues, right? But they showed they haven't cared. Like, look at Zens. We still have Zens in the game. You see what I'm saying? Like, they thought because they did an update, it was gonna fix that. No, right? But that's not a bad idea. I wouldn't be mad at it. Y'all know I will adjust. Okay, I will adjust. I do the same stuff I do against 99 overs, and I proved it numerous times. Numerous times. Even on a pure defensive build, I've done it numerous times. But I would not be, mad if they did it. It's another, good idea. But people they would hate it because they're gonna be like, bro, all I do is play the rep. You know what I'm saying? So I would hate this. So you would hate the fact that you're not gonna be able to just, take out the worst experience. So you would rather have it to where it's like right now, to where you go into games, you're paired with horrible teammates, players are at most advantage to want to sell games, right? For no reason. They stop playing defense. They stop, guarding their guys. They just do dumb stuff. So you'd rather keep this instead of actually going back to basketball. You know what I'm saying? You get to shoot around, get actual things to where you're going to experience a better experience instead of getting a negative experience. But like I said, I would not be mad at this. I told you, I know I spent a lot of time in that comment. I told you, I don't BS comments, though. I don't BS comments. Oh, I gotta put mad at this. I put mad this. But look, I told y'all, we got some more comments to get to. So look, now we have a comment from Goat Zay. He says, turn off crossplay, Xbox players be bots. I'm glad I don't get randoms like this. See, that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all are lucky. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. As much as I love PlayStation and my console and whatnot, it's PlayStation 2. We just gotta call it what it is, bro. It's not just Xbox. And I know I had videos from when the game first came out. I said Xbox players are terrible, and I said that because if y'all remember when crossplay was announced, you had a lot of people chirping, oh, now it's time to show why Xbox is way better than PlayStation. Why Xbox players are way better. And I was holding people to that standard. I was like, we gonna see to where when the game first came out and we really saw how I got the trash Xbox players, how bad they were. That's why I made a video on them. Because people kept telling me, oh, you about to find out that Xbox players are way better than PlayStation. But they're both bad. Both of them are. Both of them have bad players. Both of them have players that don't have IQ. Both are bad, right? You just gotta call it what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now look. By the way, I'm going on a Carnival cruise, by the way, too. It'll be in Florida. So yeah. Here we go. And thank you. And G replied to this comment. He says both systems have bad randoms. I've been sold by both consoles. Yeah, it's facts. It's facts. Yeah, both are bad. Both are really bad, bro. Both are horrible. But look, yeah, you lucky you don't get randoms like this. And I don't get it because like some of y'all just said, some of y'all say y'all don't get randoms like how I get them in my video. But that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't. If you work like I'm pretty sure this, right? I can't really confirm this, but I can almost confirm this. The videos that y'all see me make, if some of y'all would have get the teams I got, some of y'all would have probably, it would have been so bad, y'all would have not only closed it, y'all delete the game. Y'all would have been like, I can't play this. Because that's the kind of vibe I get. When I'm in games to where I'm dealing with the BS I'm dealing with, I'd be like, bro, I not only do I not want to play it, I don't want to see this game. I want to delete it off my console. See what I'm saying? Now, we have a comment, those are comments from Goat Zay. Now we have a comment from YPC Trail. He says, I want to go back to 2K16 and 2K17 vibe. As much as I can agree with this, it's not going to happen. Okay, let's just be real. Let's just call it what it is. Those 2K is not going to, they're not going to bring that back. Okay, so I mean, we just got to accept that. But, let's just call it, that's not going to happen. That was just a time. See, the thing about that is when those games came out, I was really young too. So I didn't get to experience the fun that like T got to experience. Like T got to experience that fun, era of 2K and stuff like that. Y'all make sure I go check out this channel, by the way. Titi Ball 24, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I get my big sister. I think she about to hit 400 subs, I think. So yeah. But she got to experience that. I got to play when I was younger to where, I had a PG build, I had a powerful, but I had all types of builds. But, and yes, I'm not afraid to say, I said this numerous times, my parents are separated, yes. I'm gonna have step parents, and whatnot. But on both sides, my mom and dad's side. But look, on the weekends, I would go to my dad's house and he had a PS4, and I would only get to play him. But he didn't have the best internet, like I've been saying numerous times. But I was young. I was like in middle school to where I would play, but I didn't have the knowledge that I would have today. So like, how some of y'all would get to experience like having fun on 16 or 17, that wasn't me. I just got to play the game, but I didn't get to experience like the IQ and the fun the game actually was about the movement and the experience of the Rivet City or the Sunset Beach. I didn't get to really enjoy that because I was just a kid playing the game, right? But if that were to ever come back, oh, definitely, I would really enjoy it. Yes, I would really, enjoy that. Yeah, but we just gotta accept the fact that that's why I'm not gonna return. Okay, so we just gotta move on from that. But look, I got some more comments. Now we got a comment from, I think, YPC Trail again. He says, we need the OG parts. It's not, I agree with you, but it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen, bro. They're not going to do that. What I really want them to do is make moves with whoever they have hired with the game. That's what I want them to do. Showcase that they're trying to change and do better. Because in my opinion, that's the only way we're going to get change. I forgot to some water. In my opinion, hold on. In my opinion, the only way we're going to get change is if 2K makes moves, right? And like I said, you can call it harsh if you want to, but it's what actual franchises in real life do. When things don't go well for them in a couple of years, they make moves. They get rid of certain people. If 2K doesn't do that, then we're looking at the same thing. Which, like I said, they're most likely not going to. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to call it what it is. Yes, I'm going to make videos because I care. Something that's based on my childhood, right? It is my childhood. It's something that I grew up watching, okay? So I'm going to make content and speak my mind how I feel about it because I don't like where it's at. But if 2K is going to keep bringing back the same people year in, year out, acting like things are perfectly successful, and they're going to get worse. And so far, 2K right now is in a really bad spot. Really bad spot. But yeah. Now we got a comment from Terrence Davis. He says, I think the real question was how was the PG's defense? This is random rec. Not every PG is going to be able to create offense. A couple things with this comment, right? Here's what you got to understand. We can't use that as a bailout. And let me tell you why, Terrence, right? Because his build is undersized. He's not going to play defense, right? His build is an offensive player. You see what I'm saying? We cannot go into the bag of excuses to be like, well, where was his defense? Matter of fact, what video was that? I showcased you in that video that he didn't have any defense. You see what I'm saying? He does not play defense. And you got to look at the build. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to look at the situation. You cannot just say, oh, well, you're playing random rec. You cannot expect the PG to create offense. Why not? Why not? Why can't we go on an online mode and expect a PG to be able to do their role? That's like saying you're playing random rec. You cannot expect the center to box out and get rebounds. That's what you're supposed to do, correct? That's like saying you cannot expect, right, let me think of another one, a lockdown to not get stops. Like that, I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. Get stops. If you are a point guard on this game and you make hear what I'm saying, Terrence, hear what I'm saying. You make an offensive build, there's no excuse for you not to be able to create offense. And I feel like that's what I get kind of irritated when some of y'all let these guys off the hook. Y'all should be like, oh, where was their defense at? His build is not a defender. He made an offensive player. So you make an offensive player, especially on this game, you got to bring it. You cannot really, like G said, rely on your teammates to carry you. You can't do that. You're playing PG. You see what I'm saying? A point guard is not a role player. If we were to look at basketball in general and look at point guard position by position, the point guard is not a role player. That player has to show up. And if he doesn't, it's gonna play a big part into why that team either got blown out or they lost. Right? Because a lot of games I get dropped by 30 with randoms, the PG ain't doing nothing. Right? Cody's doing something. To where the PG, hot potato, hot potato. You gotta look at it from if you. That's why I tell watch the videos I drop, because if you watch video, I literally showcase to y'all these guys are on offensive builds. They have a 3 next to their name. That's all it is to it. That's why I'm so hostile, because they made an offensive build, right? Like Yella's build, yeah, he's an offensive build, but he can play defense. He has like a 70. I think Yella has a 70 perimeter and a 70 steal. Now, that's not, a defender, but that's potential for somebody to get stops, right? So that's why when I do play with Yellow, I get about 3 to 4 steals. Because my mindset and how I play, I want to get stops, right? So when I want to do that, I'm going to get stops with Yellow because this build has potential to get a stop or two. I'm being paired with PGs who have no steal, no perimeter, and it's strictly playmaking and offense. They got a high ball handle, a high 3 ball, but you don't know how to use it. And you see that in the video, right? You can't use defense as an excuse because he made an offensive build. And he was undersized. But like I said, if we don't get to all of these comments, I'm going to do another one of these after this, right? By the way, so look. And again, y'all know it's all love for me, bro. It's all love on this channel with me. I just don't like excuses, bro. Trust me. I have had games to where Cody did not play the best, right? But he put the effort. You think I walk into every game and I make every shot? No, I miss shots. But I also play both sides. I play defense. I try to. The build don't got to say, too, I'm going to still get a stop. Y'all know what I could do. Y'all know what kind of player I'm. I'm in all around. Now, look. We got a comment from my guy, Paige. He says, no lies short here. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Paige, y'all. You know what I'm saying? My guy, Paige, man. But look, man. I be sounding like a broken record, though, for real. Paige be going through it, too. He be in the group chat. Somebody getting on his team getting 60 dropped on them. 60 points. So it's not just me. There's a lot of people getting horrible teammates, right? I just make content about it. That's all there is to it. But yeah, y'all. I mean, even the video I just dropped today or a couple of hours ago, or you could say an hour ago, right? All that center had to do was, all the power forward had to do was guard his matchup. Make sure he's not, getting the easy looks, contest him, right? Grab rebounds. We would have won that game by 30 plus because they had no PG play. It was the center. That's all it was to it. And he kept doing the same thing every single time. Right? Now let's move on. Because we got a lot of comments to get to, by the way, too. Right? So now we have a comment from Spliff Cranium. I think, is it Spliff a girl? I think Spliff is, because I think I seen Spliff's channel before. I think Spliff is a girl. But it's like peaches on random rec are scared to dribble the ball down the court. Soon as they get the inbound, they're throwing the ball up, seriously infuriating. Why make a PG build at this point? Thank you. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to be an offensive build, right? You're going to be an offensive build. You cannot have the mindset of, I'm a pure playmaker. Like people throw out Magic Johnson or Rajon Rondo. Yes, they're really good playmakers. But most Magic Johnson and Rondo, they were complete players. Magic could play 1 through 5. Rondo could grab you 18 rebounds when he was younger. Go look it up. They were complete players. They were not just people nowadays who just get assists. Because I feel like that's what people throw out there with Rondo. Now, you look at Rondo now in the NBA, I'm pretty sure he's retired now, but he would just look to be a passer. Back when he was younger, Rondo was a complete player. You could argue the same for Jason Kidd. A lot of these other players, they were not just pass, pass, pass. They were complete players. That's why they get talked about and get respected, because they were complete players. You cannot make a PG with no defense, have a high 90 plus three ball, 80 some ball handle, and want to be passive all game. You're putting the team at a disadvantage. You already not going to play no defense. So now if you just going to look to move the ball, you ain't got no offense. And if you ain't got no offense, you ain't got no ball movement. And if you ain't got no ball movement, you ain't got no scoring. You see what I'm saying? You just put the puzzle pieces together. I agree with this comment though, Split. I agree with this comment though. I definitely agree. But but we should not have to be. I mean, we're in season 7. I feel like this stuff is basic stuff, and it is, right? But why are we still having to do this, to talk about this stuff? I mean, you would think by now that they know better. They know what they're supposed to be doing, but instead it's they don't. And then it'll be grown folks too, right? It'll be grown folks. Now the reason why I said the thing about Split, because I don't know. I don't want to say he said. I just want to make sure he or she said. I just want to make sure. I don't know. But shout out to Swift for that comment though, for real. Now people coming from Damon Mosley. They said, I agree though. Stop blaming me for my bum teammates. But again, we are in 2024. Why does 2K not acknowledge that? Why didn't the dev team acknowledge that? Listen, if these guys get paired with bad teammates and they still ball out, they shouldn't get blamed for that. We should not have to make videos about status. And why is our status dropping because of one player? Or because people don't know what they're doing. It doesn't make any sense. Right? Then this dude says, Rant God, I would have just took over and dropped 50. Now, let me reply to this real quick, right? Now, I find it funny because you're not the only person to say this. I get a lot of comments, people saying that, oh, you're just yapping. I would have took over the game. No, you wouldn't have. And let me tell you why. Right? The only time you would take over a game like this is if you have a Zen. If you don't have a Zen, you're not taking the game over. Let me tell you why you're not going to take the game over. Because when the other team realizes that the PG is useless, they're going to force you to move the ball. I don't care how good you might think you are. One player is not going to win the game. So taking over is not going to do nothing, because all they're going to do is send 2 or 3, lead a PG wide open, and you're going to have to now become a passer. So you're not taking over the game. I know, because you're looking at it from a viewer perspective. You're thinking like, I would have took over the game. You're not taking over the game. Because the other team is not going to lie to take over the game, because they're going to realize the PG is useless, right? And guess what? They're going to leave him open. You don't think that if Cody wasn't guarded by one, he wouldn't took over the game? Did you not watch the video? They sent 2 or 3 people because they realize he know what he's doing, but the PG don't. So we don't got to focus on the PG. We got to focus on Cody, right? And when they focus on Cody, he their only threat. And when he's the only threat scoring-wise, right, as a guard, that's all you got to do is shut down. So you're not going to take over the game, right, when the other team realizes this is the only person you got to worry about, right? Unless you have a Zen, it's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. You're not shooting over 2 to 3 people. It's not going to happen. Like, and like I said, I feel like some of y'all think, like, because you're watching it on YouTube, that, man, if that was me, I would have had 40. No, you wouldn't have. I'll go this far, right? Pick anybody from the 2K community. Hell, even a damn 2K League player, they would have lost that game because the PG who was playing a key position, he was useless, right? You're not beating a double team. This is not one player wins the game. I told y'all the way this game is, everybody has to play their role. Everybody has to play their role. Everybody has to. It can't just be, oh, the small forward got 15 here. The two guard got 17. The PG got 2. No, that can't work. Cannot work. But y'all gotta stop thinking y'all gonna take over the game on some Space Jam type shit, bro. It's not gonna happen. Now look, now we have a comment from Hammer Holding. I just accepted the fact that randoms will forever be ass. They just don't understand basic basketball no matter what. How much you will complain if my squad isn't on, I'm not playing. Well, I don't blame you. It is sad, bro. It is sad the fact that, there's nothing gonna get better. Like, and the fact that 2K supposed was to have 9 seasons, right? Y'all can see the sun starting to, show up a little bit, right? Through my the blinds and whatnot. That they have not even said anything about matchmaking. My thing is this. I don't even care about, and y'all know I care about matchmaking, but my thing is this. Because I hope y'all realize this. If if the system to where it was, you ball out, if you ball out, whether it's a win or loss, your status will go up. I would not care about matchmaking because if I'm doing my part and I'm getting praised for and rewarded for it, I would accept that. I would not care about the matchmaking if my status went up, whether I won or lost, if I showed up and played my role. But it's the fact that I can play my role and I will get punished because of my teammates that you paired me with that don't know what they're doing. Like I said, I would not have a problem playing the game if I play my role, we lose the game, but I was the outstanding player on that team, and my status goes up, right? I wouldn't mind playing or losing because I know I did what I was supposed to do. Just because they didn't do what they're supposed to do, that's not my fault, right? Yes, basketball's a team sport, but that's individual. My status represents me. That's an individual. I earned that, not them. They don't earn my status. I earn my own status. And these are the things where I'm saying we should not talk to 2K and let them know things like this, right? Because they should know better. You cannot punish players for something that they earn individually, right? To where you're taking it away because this guy stopped playing defense or he doesn't know what he's doing. So now we're going to drop your status as well because this PG and center, they didn't know what they were doing. So you're going to get blamed for that as well. How? Does that honestly think about what would that make somebody want to play the game, 2K? And this is something I'm talking about. Now we're coming from JC. I feel, bro. That's why I've been running point since 2K22. I'm vocal in game chat because you can tell who has IQ and who doesn't. Check everyone's matchup so I can tell exactly how to play. Some listen and some won't. Some will tell. What I say is literally happens in their face. I'm 29, been playing since I was like 9. It's crazy that people still spend $100+ on a game to lose and not learn. It's sad. And they don't care. So my thing is this. 2K, if they don't care about winning or losing, then why would you put them on my team? And see, that's the stuff that I'm saying. I shouldn't have to talk. I shouldn't have to say 2K why. They should have a solution, right? And have yet a dev has said anything about the rec experience ever. Not even ever, but I'm saying since the game has released. There was nothing a dev said when it came to our experience in that goddamn rec center, right? Nothing was experienced. Nothing was talked about. We don't even have commentary in the rec. The rec is so boring, I'm telling y'all, bro. If you want to make some of y'all be like, I can't fall asleep at night. Play the rec. There you go. That'll put you to sleep right away. Play about 5 rec games. Matter of fact, after your second one, you're gonna be knocked out, especially if you get bad teammates. A lot of y'all be saying, bro, I can't sleep at night. Go ahead and play the rec. Bro, I'm telling you, that's literally taking medicine. There you go. They'll knock you right out. Playing 2K. Right there. Right? But these are the things that I'm saying, like, it's simple stuff too. I'm confused. All right, anyways, moving on for these comments though. Like I said, we got a lot more comments to get to. Y'all know what it is. Another comment from the Thinking's Man Simpler. He says, I'm gonna tell you why so many bad players 2K24. One, it's no my core. Two, my career ruined 2K. Oh, he says my career ruined. It says, hold on. My career 2K ruined my career to force us to play online. They made Hall of Fame mode unplayable and boring and pointless. As far as VC, everyone just runs online, so I can definitely understand that. But my thing is, well, and see, this is why I say like 2K is a bad game. It's not about basketball anymore. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not about hooping anymore. It's about other things that has nothing to do with basketball. Like y'all see me, be irritated with the rewards. I made videos about I snapped on the rewards that they were giving us. Like, it's not about basketball. Those are not basketball items. Don't get me started on how much it costs to make a build. See what I'm saying? But let me read the rest of this comment. Red, for example, is on a superstar level, and if you can't get around and create shots on the Hall of Fame AI, then online it should be a breeze, especially in Red, where most players don't even have defense on their builds. You learn your shots at all different releases and repetition, you will improve. But since it's barely VC4 win and no rep or status, game by playing it, horrible gameplay, cheese lacking for storyline is boring as fuck. I think I just missed a sentence. What I'm getting from this whole thing that thing is Matt Templar typed is that like 2K basically is not about basketball anymore. There's that hooping vibe of, remember you had a My Core to where you used to be able to play My Career. It was somewhat enjoyable. Remember the days we used to play My Career and it was somewhat. I remember 2K19 I used to play My Career every day because you could get VC from it. It was not just boring. You see what I'm saying? To where 2K just comes up with the most boring storyline now. The last My Career we ever had that was actually worth the playing was 2K16, and it's not even close. I don't know if they got to actually hire Spike Lee and give him another bag, but I need to do something because these last couple of My Career storylines are absolutely terrible. They're terrible and it's lazy. But he's also saying that, My Career is boring to where you're not going to play it, which I understand. You're not getting VC from it no more. You can't shoot around to where it's literally just go in there, waste your money, right? And deal with the terrible experience. That's basically what it is. And because 2K is the only basketball game available, right? They're not worried about nothing. So, I feel like that's what you were trying to say in that message right there, or in that comment. I definitely agree with it though. Not even coming from Glitchy2K. He says, "Nah, you're right. It annoys me too." But if and I'm gonna say this by the way to you, and I've said this numerous times. If it not only annoys me or you as well, y'all gotta start putting y'all voices out there as well. Trust me, like if we get more people to voice their opinion on how they feel, I feel we can get some change, bro. I most definitely feel we can get some change, for real. But I feel like if 2K feels like, man, we don't leave basketball game out, you ain't got nothing to worry about, they're not tripping. They don't care. They're gonna. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe in 2K25. I don't think 25 is gonna improve. I think things are gonna get worse. I honestly think things are going to get worse. And yes, I'm gonna do another one of these videos later on today. I don't know, cause like I said, I gotta give myself a break. I be making these videos and like I said, I know I got a lot more comments to read though. But I will do another one of these later on today. But when I get this uploaded, We'll see. And I might go live stream today, so I don't know. If I live stream, we'll see what it is though. But yeah, I'm just letting y'all know. Heads up right there for y'all if y'all want to know. But let's try to read some more comments though. I really want a video. So we have it coming from Chaz Space Freeman. I really want a video of what you wanted to be replaced with. You have said this often, but I need more so we know what you're thinking. This is the main casual mode. Tell me how you would remake it. And I'm not talking about voting because we all wholeheartedly agree with you on that. I'm talking more saying tear down the wreck and start with something else. What else would you make? Number one, I would make it to where you know how like if they're gonna bring back the city, right? You know, like you go other places in the city that there would be not just one rec place, right? If they were to bring the rec back, but I want it gone. So what I want them to do is this: in the city, you got these other places you can go to. Make it to where one spot got a 5v5 place you can hoop with, another place got a 5v5 spot place you can hoop. Make it a different vibe, a different experience, and actually make it to where you got commentary or something. Like just hooping and it's nothing's going on is boring, right? And actually put players to where they are with the right certain teams, which is going to be a hard thing to do because a lot of players are put in horrible situations, and you got some players who are they just don't care about winning or losing, right? And if you're not going to be able to do that, then fix it to where if a player balls out and plays their role, if they have a B plus, A teammate grade, their status should go up. If anything, I don't care if they lost by 90. If they played their part, right? Because you put them on a bad team, 2K, they should be able to get their status should go up because they played their part. They did their job, right? But I gotta actually, I'm gonna make a video about this in general. I don't know because I have a lot what I would do when it comes to a 5v5, but I would just add more places, add more experiences to where you have not just one 5v5 location or two. Right now, you have the rec as one and you have Prem, right? That's only two. We need more than two. And needs to be different gyms and things like that. Like, you know, if you have Lethal Shooter, you have all of these other gyms. I'm not saying to make his gym one of them. I'm just saying, like, you have Lethal's gym, you have Chris Brickley's gym. They could add more gyms and make it more 5v5 spots. But they could do something else. Like I said, the rec, in my opinion, got to go. I'm tired of just being rinse and repeat, pretty much. But like I said, that's pretty much what I would do. I would just make it a different experience. But that is gonna do it, y'all, for now in these comments. I'll probably do another one of these later on today. I'm not trying to, tire myself out with content right now, but we will definitely catch back up with these comments. I would try to get to more of these right away, as well. And I think when I'm on my trip, I should have internet connection, so y'all will probably see me live on my phone on the cruise. Okay. And I don't know. I might try to, Riz. Okay. I might go live and I might try to. Matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. And this all a little secret. Okay. If I'm talking to a girl, I'm gonna go live stream my phone, and I'm gonna show y'all her, right. And I really want to talk to multiple girls on this cruise, by the way. That's the goal for multiple girls, not just one. But if I show her my chat, I don't want to try to disappoint her. Like, what I'm saying? I'm going to try to, what I'm saying, get in my little bag type shit. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, I am excited, though, because the last cruise I went on Royal Caribbean. And it was more, I didn't know Royal Caribbean was for more like an older type of people cruise, to where I've been on a Carnival cruise before, but I was like, what, 11 years old or 13? I was like young, to where I didn't get to experience the fun because people keep saying the Carnival cruise is really where you have the fun at. The Royal Caribbean is more for like a older vibe of older people and stuff like that. So hopefully when I go on this one, I'll really get to I did party on the last one, but the girls were, you know, I already switched about the girls. They were like weird and stuff like that, but we'll see. And I will be going. I'm going with my cousins too. So, and they, you know, same age group as me as well. So they better not be scared. Y'all see this video? Y'all better not be scared. Cause we gonna talk to some girls, okay? A matter of fact, I'm gonna bring the girls to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, yo, look, let me talk to you real quick, type shit. I can talk to you real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me talk to you real quick, type shit. Or we after the party, let's go get a bite real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what time it is though, for real, man. I'm gonna just go out there, have fun, you know, and like I said, and just enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a good person, y'all. Like when I had my job, I would get nothing but positivity at my job from people. They would tell me I'm a good kid, I'm a good person, to where, you know, if you do good things, eventually things are gonna pay off, right? And me building my channel, me building my content, my community, you know, growing a following quick, you know what I'm saying? That's all because of y'all. It's good things. Like I said, ever since I quit my job, it's been nothing but positivity. I'm getting, the monetization is helping. People are donating. It's been really just overall good things have been happening. Now I'm getting invited to basically on a free vacation again. Well, not again, because the last one I did, you know, I had to really spend some money for real. But this time I'm actually going basically for free. So yeah, like good things are happening for me. So, and this will be my third cruise. So we'll see. But I can't wait. I'm ready to have some fun. And the last time I went, I didn't have no internet. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really get to talk to nobody. Like I could really not even get with sports because I didn't have no connection on the cruise. But now I'm supposed to have connection, right? I'll really probably have more fun because I can communicate with you guys. Probably get a couple videos here and there. I can go live stream off my phone. Like somebody gonna be like, "Oh, why didn't you take your system?" Imagine taking your PS5 on a cruise. Like you got to be crazy. You see what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. But yeah, look forward to me going live stream off my phone on that cruise ship, y'all. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more content. We out. I'll see y'all in a couple of days. Peace.